Welcome back, everybody. Today I want to help you learn my favorite trick, the 360 flip. There are a few common mistakes that I've seen people do when they're trying to learn a 360 flip. And if I'm talking about you, don't worry about it. They're actually very easy to fix. One of the common mistakes I've noticed is people are trying to add a style to the trick before actually knowing how to do the trick. I completely get it. You've seen the pros do it, you want to learn the trick, and you want it to look as good as possible, like my boy Johnny. But I highly suggest you get the trick down 100% before you try adding any sort of steez or style, because you never know, the style that you might actually end up developing might be your favorite style. I know I do the kind of like ninja kick type thing, and I love it. I think it's one of my favorite styles. I think actually Jamie Thomas might do it that way, and it's not like I was trying to copy anybody. That just happens to be the way I ended up learning it. Another little mistake I've seen people do is that they're winding their body thinking that's going to help with the rotation, and that's not necessarily true. The 360 flip is all about the back foot. There are simple ways to practice this. The scoop. Just be careful because the board might hit you, but practice. If you find somewhere you can hold on to, like a fence or a rail or something like that, that helps a lot too. But don't do it too much because you don't want to develop any bad habits. Another thing people are doing is thinking that the front foot does more than what it actually does. Like I said before, the 360 flip is all about the back foot. The front foot is basically there for the kick flip and the catch. That's about it. Okay, now let's take a look at my body position when I do the 360 flips. This is what my foot position looks like right as I'm about to do the trick. My front foot is on the normal kickflip position while my back foot is on the pocket. Toes are sticking out, and you should be on the ball of your feet, especially on the back foot, because that's what's going to create that pressure and that power to do the scoop. This is where my shoulders are as I bend my knees to do the trick. Notice that at this point my shoulders are not aligned with the board, but rather on an angle and a little bit ahead. This is very important. This is where my head is positioned, and now you can see that I'm basically leaning forward while keeping the center of gravity on the board right between my feet. This is very crucial because not only this will give your back foot the power and the leverage to do the scoop, but it will also keep the board underneath you, making it easier for you to land. And all you got left to do is scoop the tail with the back foot, like you've been practicing, hopefully, and kick flip with the front foot. Then let gravity do its thing. So just like every trick, practice is king. So don't lose hope if you don't get it at first. Try to stay motivated. Remember, skateboarding is all about muscle memory, and you gotta build that muscle. And the only way to do that is by repetition. Following my own advice, I tried to learn switch 360 flips, and I got very close very quickly. I did have one nasty fall, but after watching the video I realized that I try to catch the board with my back foot because normally that would be the front foot, so that caused me to fall. Unfortunately, it started raining, so I couldn't keep going, but I'm gonna keep practicing and give you an update later on. Alright everybody, I hope you found this video helpful. Please let me know in the comments. I love hearing from you. I love keeping up with your progress. And if you want to keep up with mine, hit that subscribe button. And remember to practice. But most importantly, remember to stay young. Peace.